Hey Joe fans, I'm John Setzler. Welcome back to the Kamado Joe cooking channel. Today we're going to fire up the Kamado Joe Jr. and put together some Portobello cap pizzas. So let's get started. Okay, we're going to get this party started. I'm going to fire up the Joe Jr. I've got one Kamado Joe fire starter cube here in the middle of the charcoal, so I'm going to light that up. And you know the routine here, we're going to let that burn for about 10 minutes with the lid open. Okay, after our grill's been going here for about 10 minutes, I'm going to set the rack in with the heat deflector in place, and then we're going to set the grill grate right on top of that. And I'm going to close the lid up, and we're going to cook today at about somewhere between 400 and 450 degrees. To get our Joe Jr. to settle in at about 4 to 450, I'm just going to close that bottom vent a little bit. We're going to leave it mostly open. And on the top vent, I'm going to close the slider almost all the way. I'm going to leave it cracked. I'm going to leave the daisy wheel fully open. And we're going to let this guy settle in, like I said, between 4 and 450. And if I need to make it hotter, I'm going to slide the slider open more. If I need to cool it down, I'm going to close it and adjust from the daisy wheel. So we're going to let that settle in while we get our pizzas ready. Our grill's warming up. We're going to get our mushroom caps ready. I've got a couple of really large Portobello caps here, so I'm going to pull the stem out, and then I'm just going to take a spoon and we're going to scrape the gills out. And when you've got all those out, you're going to end up with something that looks about like this. And our next step, I'm going to spoon in a spoonful or two of pizza sauce. You can use any variety of sauce you like and just kind of spread it around on the inside of this big Portobello cap. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to lay some pepperonis in. And then we're going to sprinkle in some fresh chopped Vidalia onion. I'm going to sprinkle in a little Italian seasoning blend. We're going to top that off with some shredded mozzarella cheese, a few strips of some julienne green pepper, and then on top of that, I'm going to drizzle on just a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. And that's what our mushroom cap pizza is going to look like. So I'm going to put a couple more of these together, and then
let's put those bad boys on the grill.
Okay, our grill's up to about 400, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and we're going to put these bad boys right here, just like Ashni and Mia said. We're going to cook these, and I'm not sure how long it's going to take, so we'll start our timer, and we'll be back in just a little bit to see how these things finish up. Okay guys, looks like about 10 minutes or so is all it takes. So I'm going to pull these off. We're going to let them cool for a few minutes, and then we're going to give them a try. Okay guys, it's time to have a taste of this. We're going to give it a try. Man. Wow, that has an outstanding flavor. If you're a mushroom fan, this is definitely something you've got to try. This is a little bit of a different take on a stuffed mushroom. You know, you can stuff these guys with whatever you like, but man, we love pizza around here, so why not turn your next Portobello cap into a pizza on your Kamado Joe? Leave us a comment, let us know what you think. Join us on Facebook, facebook.com/Kamado Joe. Follow us on Twitter @Kamado Joe. Until next time, this is John Setzler with Kamado Joe Cooking Channel.